Is this thing on? Hi everyone, long time no see. Welcome back to the channel. I can't believe I've been gone for this long, and what's so crazy is I literally had a video that I filmed. At this point, I think it's been like 2 months since I filmed it. I have it edited. I literally just have to make a thumbnail for it and upload it. Ask me why I have yet to do that. I honestly couldn't tell you. I think it's because, like, in the back of my mind, I feel like it's probably just such a blah video that nobody's gonna want to watch, and I'm like, well, don't upload it. But then at the same time, it's like, just upload it. Like, it's literally not going to, like, hurt me. I just need to upload it. Anyway, we're just getting ready. I haven't put makeup on my face. That's another thing. I have not really been wearing makeup. I haven't had the time in the morning. I've been really valuing my sleep. So I've just been sleeping in instead of actually like getting up to get myself ready and looking good for work. So yeah, that's just kind of where I've been at. We're going to like a little shindig tonight, just a little birthday party. So I figured I'd do some sort of like softish glam, like an everyday elevated kind of makeup routine. I don't know what the vibes are. I just know that I really want to wear this. This is the Violette FR Lip Nectar, and I have this in the shade Rose de Moab. Yeah. I put that on once and I was like, oh, I'm sold. And then I didn't wear makeup after that. So I haven't had like the full ability to like really play with it. I think I also want to just try some different makeup application techniques. So just like using some new brushes, just like different methods of application, I guess. I don't know. And I think I also want to try to revisit some things that I haven't really used in a while. So we're just gonna do a lot of playing. I don't know, but also like can't go too crazy because I have a little bit of a time crunch. Sipping on my DP0. So good. Skin prep has been soaking in for a while. I prepped my skin with the Innisfree Vitamin C toner pads. I guess I can just show you. The green tea enzyme vitamin C toner pads. I can't tell if these are breaking me out or if it's my which I'm almost a little bit embarrassed to admit this. I don't know if it's these that have been breaking me out like in the chin area here, or if it's just my inconsistency with my skincare routine. Since I haven't been like wearing makeup during the day, I don't really wash my face at night. Oh, I know that's so bad. But even then, even when I'm wearing makeup, I've just been taking my micellar water and taking it off of my face and then not doing anything after that. I know it's so bad, but anyway. And then after that, I went in with the Rhode Glazing Milk. I like this, but you definitely don't need to put a lot of it on. I don't understand everybody on TikTok going like, blah, 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 blah. Like, obviously it's marketing and clickbait and engagement and whatever, but like that is so much of that product. You really don't need it. When I use that much, I feel like my makeup just was not looking cute. So anyway, and then the Verdant Force Field from Phytosurgence. This has been my moisturizer of choice for the last couple of weeks. It's really nice. It's like a really good moisturizer and I've just been enjoying it. So that's what's on my face right now to prep my skin. And I think what I want to do is I'm going to take the Phytosurgence Spectral Shine just underneath everything for some blur. So I'm going to take it underneath my eyes and just like in this area of my face. And I think also in my forehead. I just need to find the brush that I like to use. So I'm going to take this Real Techniques. This is the buffing brush. And I'm just going to swirl it in here. And kind of like pack it into the center of my face. So how has everybody been doing? What have I missed over on this here channel? let's see. Do I have any life updates for y'all? I was in a dance class. It was supposed to be a 6-week program, but due to weather and migraine, I missed 2 weeks. So I only was able to do the 4 weeks, but it's something that I really enjoy doing. It's interesting because as somebody that's fat, I always try to preach to other people, like, literally, who the hell cares? Just do it. Like, just live your life, do it. If people are judging you, like, who cares? But then when I'm in situations like that, sometimes, you know, I do care. I'm like, oh my God, what are people thinking of me right now? Because, like, quite frankly, I am so out of shape, and cardio has never been something that I've enjoyed. I've always been a weightlifting person. So sometimes I get in that setting and I'm like, oh my God, I literally can barely even, like, survive this warm up right now. Everybody's probably like, oh my God, she is so, like, fat and incapable. But then I had to, like, really talk myself back from that ledge and be like, girl, even if they are thinking that, that's more of a reflection on them than it is on you. Like, who cares? So, but, like, I'm not perfect, you know? But I will always preach, though, that I will never let, like, my fatness take away from living life. I know there are some things that I'm just automatically going to miss out on, and that's fine. But, like, why should I let me having big arms and a big belly stop me from having fun and going to a dance class? That just sounds so stupid. Like, why would I do that to myself, you know? So anyway, dance class, just finished that. I think we had our last class on Tuesday, so that was really fun. I'm probably going to post a reel because I did a solo of the choreo that we did for this round. So yeah, I had a good time doing that. Next, I'm going to take the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Tint in the shade 10, my baby. Have we seen the Refy, their new skin tint that they've released? I think it's coming out at the end of the month, maybe? It's March, by the way, just in case it ends up being a long time before I put this out. But yeah, I saw that they're releasing a skin tint, and when I was looking at it, I was like, girl, you don't need another skin tint. But I fear I might actually have to give it a try. I think once I get through the Kylie one, I will pick that one up. I'm going to be in Toronto at the end of the month, so I'm hoping that, like, Yorkdale or something will have it, so I can actually, like, swatch it and shade match with myself, because as of right now on the Sephora app, it's telling me that I don't have a match. So, like, I'm just gonna have to figure that out for myself. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm very curious about the product. I just love a good skin tint. So if I see a skin tint that seems like it's right up my alley, I'm gonna be curious and I'm gonna want to try it. Like, I think I've come to terms with the fact that I am very much like a skin tint girl, a lip girl, and a blush girl. That's, like, those are the things that I'm always gonna be a little bit intrigued by. Oh my God, wait, that actually also reminds me too, just while we're here yapping, because also I don't really have many life updates other than just I'm trying to get my life together at work. So Leaked Labs, can we talk about it? I am so appalled by that stupid flexi powder. Like, it is just, like, so insulting as a consumer. You're gonna send me a tin, like, literally a tin like this, and you're just gonna loosely put the product in that stupid little tin. Mind you, I've seen TikToks of this girl. She, like, bought it and she weighed each pigment powder thing, and they weren't even in terms of weight, and you didn't even get an ounce of product. It was 0.1 ounces of product for 38 USD. Crazy. That, when I saw that, I was like, oh, okay. And also, not only that, like, again, everything's loose. The shades are ugly as hell. Like, sorry, not sorry, but those are some of the ugliest eyeshadow, highlight, whatever the hell you want to call them, shades I think I've ever seen in my whole entire life. And then I've seen people be like, well, this formula would be really good for working makeup artists. No, it wouldn't. I'm so sorry, but I really don't think that would. They're also showing, like, you can put it on your finger. Why the hell am I going to pick up my product with my finger, wrap it around my finger, and do, why would I do that? Don't piss me off. Like, that actually made me so angry looking at. Oh my god, I'm getting, like, really heated all over again about it. But, like, people normally don't pay to be a part of focus groups. That's another thing that I'm having a little bit of a hard time with, is that's their marketing for the concept. Like, I think that's really crazy, because they're saying that it's not the product in its final form and they would get consumer feedback on it. But, like, that's not the way that it should be. I feel like if you want to run some kind of, like, consumer testing thing, it should be like, okay, you're gonna pay this much for the product. If you're looking for people to pay for the product, you pay for the product not in its final form, and then when the new release comes out, if everybody liked it and there was enough, like, feedback for it, when the final form comes out, then those people get the new product sent to them, or at least some kind of heavy discount. Like, give me a 70% discount then on the final product, so I can essentially pay for the final packaging or something. You know what I mean? Yeah, okay, so I was looking more at their Instagram, and I guess it's actually, like, a panless formula. So the way that people have been sent it, that's how it's supposed to be, like, sent. Like, I'll put the picture beside me. That, like, it's just, it really blows my mind. And apparently now they're, like, backpedaling, saying that the product is in its final form, like, it's already gone through all the testing and this is, like, the final product. They are handling this whole situation so poorly. It's left a bad taste in my mouth. I want nothing to do with them. Not that I wanted anything to do with the lipstick lesbians, to be quite frank. I do not like their whole thing, but that's besides the point. I will not be purchasing from Leaked Labs, I don't think. Like, they're really fumbling. They really, truly are fumbling. Like, I just feel like I shouldn't be paying you to tell you what's right and what's wrong with your product. You should be sending me that for free. Or you should be paying me, and then I will tell you. Because, like, I've been a part of testing groups. They sent me the product for free. I tested it, I gave my review, and then they used that for feedback. I didn't pay. And then also, the way that the lipstick lesbians are now coming on TikTok and all their social medias, and they're, like, aggressive with everybody, being like, basically, you guys are wrong and stupid. Like, that's kind of the vibe that I am getting from them. And it's just like, you guys, you should not be talking to your consumers this way. Like, oh my god, I really don't like it. I think that was a really weird thing to start your business on. Like, I feel like if we're gonna do an innovative product release, I feel like it just could have been something different. Like, no shade, but, like, it also just feels like something that's trying to be innovative for the sake of being innovative. And, like, I've seen people say, like, oh, well, this is good because do you know how many of my luxury eyeshadow palettes have shattered during travel and whatever. And, like, don't get me wrong, I get it. It sucks when powders break. I'm getting powder all over myself. Like, this is broken. I get it. It sucks. But, like, sure, maybe a flexible powder in that regard would be helpful, but don't market it as something that I can, like, pick up and swipe on my face. Like, I don't want a loose product like that. I want something in a pan. And if you want something that's, like, you can swipe it on your face, then give me a freaking stick. Oh my god, sorry. I'm just so heated and mad and annoyed. Not even mad. I'm just annoyed because it's just so dumb. Like, I love innovative products. I want to see new things on the market. I don't want to see the same crap all the time. Like, lip balm right now, squeezy tube lip balms. Like, is that like a requirement to be in Sephora right now? You need to release a squeezy tube lip balm. Like, I'm not understanding. So, like, of course, I want there to be innovation in the world, but, like, let's think about it a little bit, shall we? Oh, by the way, this is the LYS No Limits Cream Bronzer and Contour Stick. What's the shade? Courage. Another release that I was kind of like, oh, okay, I guess that's cool. The KJH brand lipstick. Like, I can see its place. I think what's getting me is the applicator and how she's been applying it. And, like, I love KJH down, you know that. I literally was, like, foaming at the mouth for the Stylos. But, like, just the way that they're applying it, mainly, they're, like, using it as a lip liner product and then not really filling in the lips with it. I don't know. It's really bugging me watching them apply it on social media. Yeah, so I actually saw an ad that says that it's supposed to be your, like, lipstick, lip liner, and lip gloss all in one. Lip gloss, I'm assuming, because it has, like, that sheen, that, like, metallic frost. And then lip liner and lipstick. So that probably explains why KJH and everybody else has been applying it like a lip liner. So there we go. I'm just kind of like, okay, sure. So, I mean, that's definitely a launch. That's not for me. I did see, though, that she's starting to tease, or not tease, but, like, kind of introducing mascara product. So I'm intrigued by that. But yeah, so like I said, I guess it's just a release that's not for me. Oh yeah, the mascara. So I'm interested in the mascara whenever it releases. I have a feeling, because she's just saying it's a sample right now that she's getting from development. So I feel like based off of previous timelines of when she's, like, introduced a product, it could probably be 6 months to a year before we actually see it, which is, like, fine. I'm fine with waiting. That actually does remind me. Sorry, I'm, like, all over the map right now, but it's been a while since I've been here. I picked up 2 Asian Beauty mascaras. So I have this one, and then I have the Heroin Make one. They're not my Charlotte Tilbury. I'll just say that. They are not my Charlotte Tilbury, and I do not like them. They do not make my lashes look pretty. They're not for me. So I don't really know what to do with them. They're also just really annoying to remove. And I did get the, like, special mascara remover for them, but it wasn't giving. I really was having a hard time, using them. So I guess we're just going to continue using the Charlotte Tilbury, at least until KJH releases her mascara, and then I will try that mascara. Other than that, I don't really know what's going on in, like, the new release world. I haven't been keeping up with any of that, to be quite honest with you. I guess I've been interested in the Summer Fridays, what is it called? Their perfume release. Like, I guess I'm interested in that. Oh, I also just realized I put concealer on earlier and I didn't say what concealer it was. It's the Danessa Myricks concealer. I think that would be a cool perfume just to sniff. And I saw that Kylie Cosmetics, her perfume, is going to be available, or is available now, at Sephora, which is pretty cool. I'm hoping, well, actually, when I'm in Toronto, I'm hoping that it will be at Yorkdale so I can give it a smell there. I'm really curious about it, and I do not blind buy perfumes. The only perfume that I have blind purchased was a sample of the Commodity Milk Orchid. That was the only time I blind purchased something, and that was just because it was $15 and somebody was selling decants. So I was like, okay, you know what? I want to try it, but I'm not going to commit to the big bottle of this, so I'll just try whatever this decant is. And now they're releasing it actually to be available in their like expressive collection, so I like it enough as a summer scent that I think I will buy the travel size, because I don't really wear perfume all that often because I can't wear it to work or scent-free space. But it'll just be nice for like going out and that sort of thing. The blush is this Haus Labs. It's their Glassy, what is it called? Color Fuse Glassy Blush Balm. And I have this in Glassy Cinnamon. Something that I'm playing around with right now is just priming the brush and taking product off of the back of my hand. I feel like my makeup lately just has not, like when I'm wearing it, because again, I haven't really been wearing it, but like the last few times that I have worn it, I just feel like it hasn't really looked like seamless and well blended and just like nice. So I'm trying to just like scale it back a little bit, just to see if that helps the final look of it. So definitely trying to work in thinner layers. And I think we are gonna go in with a little bit of a brighter under eye. So this is the Hourglass Vanish Concealer in the shade Beech. And I'm really just going to be taking it on my inner corner mainly. I don't want it going anywhere crazy. And I used the Danessa Myricks earlier as kind of like a color corrector. And I'm just gonna let that sit for a second. And while I let it sit, I'm gonna take my KJH Brand Brow Gel. I just placed a restock order of this because I feel like I'll probably be running out of it soon. So just to make sure I have the backup on hand. And like, I was kind of hoping that I could wait for Chisel to be back in stock of the Stilo, but when I asked on Instagram, they said sometime in the spring, and I was like, I don't really know what that means. Spring could literally be the month of March, or spring could be like May to June. So I was like, you know what? I will just place my order now, and then when Chisel is back in stock, I will get a couple more, as well as Chisel, and I'll call it a day until probably Black Friday. And then I'll stock up on more then. I just love how thin this wand is, honestly. So good. I'm gonna blend in the concealer with this fluffy brush. I think this is a, yeah, this is a setting brush from Real Techniques. I used to use this brush for my concealer before I got the Danessa Myricks one, and I'm just gonna take that. That's another thing too. I feel like the blend that you get with softer brushes is a little bit different, and I feel like I'm kind of missing it because I used to use a lot more like fluffier brushes like a couple years ago when doing my makeup, and I just feel like I look back on some of the videos I posted on TikTok and just like pictures, and I'm like, damn, like I feel like my makeup looked a little bit better then than it does now, to be honest. We're gonna go in with a couple different powders. So I think to start, just to do a soft set, I'm gonna do my soft set with the Ami Collet loose setting powder. And what I mean by soft set is just like setting to dry the wetness down on my under eyes before I do like a little bit of a baby bake. And this is what I do in like my everyday routine. And then I'm gonna take my powder puff and I'm gonna use this Kimchi yellow powder. I really don't know how I feel about this. I think this is a little bit, like, it's one of those things where it's like, this is a little bit too full glam for me and just like the type of makeup wearer that I am. So I think I want a pink powder. Like, that's kind of what's been on my mind. I just want to try all the different, like, powder colors. And I think I want pink powder. I'm going to take that and I'm mainly going to pack that in, like, right in the inner corner. I think I want to take, because I don't think I'm going to do any eyeshadow. I just have like maybe 10 minutes left to get ready, so I think we're gonna start wrapping it up. But I do just want to set my eyelid a little bit. I think we're gonna do a little bit of eyeliner. So I'm gonna take my Kulfi liner and we're just gonna mainly like tight line, I think. Anybody else really excited for Slater's album, Worst Girl in America? Every single that she's put out for this release has been such a banger. And like, I never really listened to Slater much, but of course, like Daddy AF, that's a banger of a song. But other than that, like I never really got into any of her other music. But this album, oh my god. Like, if I was a party girl, I'd be partying it up to this. Okay, I think before I finish the eyes and the rest of my makeup, I'm going to start setting my face. That way, if I need to do any other touch-ups, I can. This is the Danessa Myricks Liquid Blurring Balm. This is so goated. Like, this is actually such a good product. Danessa really doesn't miss. I thought for sure, as like a dry skin girl, dewy girl, like dewy makeup lover, that this was not going to be a product for me, but it really does not feel drying. I remember trying her blurring balm and it kind of emphasized my texture just a little bit, and maybe like I wasn't using it properly, but it just wasn't my favorite thing. But that powder spray, wow. That's actually the unreleased video that I have, is me trying that in conjunction with something else that I will be showing now, and I liked it. So anyway, okay, now I'm gonna go in with my mascara, of course, Charlotte Tilbury. One of these days, it would just be so nice if I could get like a PR package at my door. If anybody from Charlotte's team just happened to be watching my videos. I just really love this mascara, you guys. I don't know. But I think during the Sephora sale, I will have to pick up another one. This one seems pretty dry, so I think a new one will be in order. I have some flaking that I just noticed on my cheek. I want to add just a teensy weensy little bit of a shimmer. So I'm going to take Sweet Heat Extra Dimension eyeshadow from MAC and just pop it right here. And then I'm going to take the KJH brand. This is Light Gold, the Hypershine Light Pigment, with just like a teensy little dollop of the serum. Literally, I don't even know if you can see it, but it's like the teeniest little amount. And I'm just going to take my KJH brand number 3 brush to swirl it all together. Cool. Tip of the nose. Down the bridge. And I think I'm gonna do like a touch in the brow bone area. I haven't done that in like years, but I'm just feeling it. Oops. Oh. I guess my mascara wasn't like fully dry or something. I'm gonna use the MAC Stack mascara just mainly for the wand, because the wand is so hard and spiky, just to kind of separate the lashes that I accidentally clumped together. And I'll just do it on this side too to even it out. For the lips, I'm going to take the Refy lip blur and just kind of like messily outline my lips. That's what I love about this. You really do not have to be like precise. I really want them to come out with more shades of this because that's honestly one of my favorite lip liners. And then we're going to take the Rose de Moab, the Lip Nectar. Is that what it's called? Yeah, Lip Nectar. This lip combo, you guys. My everyday dream for my like orangey warm blush is... I feel like I could honestly wear this with my pinkier blushes, but I mainly got it to wear for the orangey tones. Oh, it's just so hot. Like that's... Yes. That is so good. To finish everything off, I'm going to take the One Size Powder Melt Spray because I have a little bit of a heavier powder going on my under eye. And that's it, you guys. God, I haven't put makeup on in so long. Oh, I have some pieces that I don't think I curled very well, but that's fine. That's the mop. It feels good to be back. It really does. Thank you so much for yapping with me. Let me know what your life updates are in the comments. New releases if you're interested. If you want me to talk about them, I will gladly do a new release video. Haven't really done a new release digest in a hot minute, so maybe one should be coming. Oh, and maybe I could do one at Yorkdale. Let me know. Put it in the comments. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me today. Subscribe if you want to see more from me. Thumbs up this video if you liked it. And I think we're back in business. So we'll see you in the next one. Bye.